Hello everyone. Hello everybody. Hello everyone. I'm here again. Hello everybody.
Hello, everybody. You're welcome to this show. It's been a wonderful time on this channel. If this is your first time, I'd like you to subscribe to this channel, like this video. Please, I'd like to read your comments. Join in in the conversation as we analyze songs on this channel. In this season, we are doing music analysis and of each songs or catchy songs. What are the reasons, musical reasons, why some of these songs may have made their own hit? And so we're going straight into another one. It's the song for today. I'll be analyzing Imela by Nathaniel bassey. In the previous episode, I talked about Waymaker by Sinach. I'll be talking about Imela by Sinach. Let's just listen to the song from beginning.
When I think upon your goodness and your faithfulness each day, I'm convinced it's not because I am worthy.
Okay, I'm just going to stop there. Now, if you notice, the song started straight on. There is no introduction in this song. Obviously, in the production, they would have given themselves the key before the song starts. So, don't think she just came into the key. There are a lot of things that goes on in production that is not just visible to everybody here. So, she came in straight in, no introduction, and straight into the song. Like I said in the previous episode, I said before you can say a song is a song or a collection of words is a song, there has to be a tune to it, there must be a melody to it, and then there's a rhythm to it, and then there must be a key that is convenient for you to sing it, and then there must be a kind of arrangement to that song. Do you want to sing it alone, just like Sinach did in her own song Waymaker? Today, Nathaniel bassey, she's featuring Eniton Adaba in this particular song Imela, and then I said I'll be analyzing songs with using different tools. There may be some points I may say in one episode that is not mentioned in another one. Please make sure you watch as many as I put up here. So it's very important that you subscribe to this channel if you have not, so that you can always receive the notification whenever we put up the video. Please do share this video and let it go around. Let it be a blessing to your friends that are composers or songwriters. Like I said, I'll use different tools in analyzing different songs, and there may be some salient points mentioned in one video and that may not be in another video. But take note, every catchy song or every song that makes a hit, they all have similar elements, fundamental elements. Number one, the simplicity, the delivery, the simplicity in delivery, the simplicity in the composition, the simplicity in the vocal performance of it, and again the lyrics is very important. Let's check the lyrics of this song, because without the lyrics there's something I'm going to sing anyway. Like I said, and I'm going to say again, every song there must be a relationship between the singer and the song. There must be a reason why you writing the song. There must be a reflection, and based on your reflection, you are saying this. Now, this one it says purely. It says, "When I think upon your goodness and your faithfulness each day." So it's thinking. So there's a moment where this thought comes, and based on that, the composer, Nathaniel bassey, has written the song. It says, "I'm convinced it's not because I'm worthy to receive this kind of love." That's the end of the melody in that section. Then repeated it with another set of 4 lines. Like I said, for you to have a good song, there must be an element of evenness to your song. Avoid odd numbers when you're writing your song. This song, it's even in terms of number of bars as well. Now, the first 4 lines is repeated, but with different lyrics. Now, when you're writing a song or any hit song, they always leave a mark in your mind. They always make sure that there's a repetition in the tune. They may change the words, but there's a repetition in the tune. So that is what you've seen in this way. The tune may be repeated sometimes with a little tweak to it, and then that is what has happened in this one. Then it goes into the chorus. If you notice, the chorus of this song is quite short. Again, short. Imela, Imela, Okaka, Oyekerua. Imela, Imela, Ezemo. Now, the reason for why some songs do make a hit, or people tend to love them or want to sing them, is the simplicity or the easiness in memorization. They come in a way that they are presented in a way that you, listener, can actually memorize it and be able to sing it. Then we come into the second verse, the same pattern. Don't write your second verse in a odd way that gives your listener or the arranger or people listening to you work to do. There is that element of repetition. So second verse and first verse, the same number of length. I must mention that the same number of length then goes into the chorus. So it's pretty simple. Then there's a bridge. You notice that most songs, they have 3 elements, 3 things going on in there. There's a verse, there's a chorus, there's a bridge. It's not every song that follows this rule, but this is what is happening in this second song, which I'm analyzing. Oyek Jikadie and all of that on the bridge. And in this particular bridge, there was no evenness when it was being repeated. If you listen to the song, or when we go through the song, this time around it was done 5 times, which is a little bit odd. When we listen to it, we check out why that was so. And then let's listen a little bit into the song. Number 1, the song is in another odd key, F sharp. That's also odd. Just like Sinach's song Waymaker was in B, this one is on F sharp. And that key, following the melody, the way the melody starts, it presupposes that the song was written, or sorry, the song was performed to favor alto range, and the melody in this one is low, and she is in the alto vocal range, but Nathaniel bassey has got a very high range for a male singer. It's got a very high range. We're going to listen to it a little bit into the verse. Let's listen to the verse of the song. Okay, let's play.
To receive the kind of love that you give, but I'm grateful for your mercy, and I'm grateful for your grace, and because of how you poured out yourself, I have come to sing this song out in praise.
Yeah, so let's check out the melodic path. So this song is based on diatonic scale. It's because it's used most of the notes on a major. And then the key range of this composition is an octave and extra two notes. Most hit songs have a range that is singable, not that you write a song very deep down, then you climb up there, then you come into the middle section, you're just all over the place. There must be a kind of containment in the range that you explore, so that anybody can be able to sing it in their own vocal range and enjoy the song. Any song that gives too much vocal gymnastics in terms of melodic movement is not likely going to fly. So don't try to song that is all over the place. And all of that kind of there must be a kind of movement, like a question. Then it goes back again. So starts from beginning, went up, and she was able to sing that part beautifully well, and those notes are the ranges for any alto vocal, any singer in the alto vocal range. Anyway, most contemporary songs tend to favor melody in the alto range, maybe because of the richness and the subtleness of or suppleness of the voice is not too harsh, and they just reserve the soprano to the harmonization. Okay. Now let me chip in here. I'll just react to this music as we play along and analyze as we play along anyway. The chorus comes in with vocals coming in, but they came in singing unison. It's very important when you arrange your song, because a song is good on the paper, but the performance is a different thing. You need to be able to perform your song well, so that the song comes out of the compositional space into a performance space. So the song is just starting off, and it's you're not bombarding the song with too heavy harmonization coming in with unison. So it's very important in your arrangement of your song or any song that you do good justice to that by simplicity. The melody comes in simply on the chorus. There's a kind of harmonization coming in there.
Who am I, Lord?
Yeah, that's the first time Nathaniel himself comes in there to ad-lib that verse. Sometimes it doesn't mean that because you are the composer, you're all over the place, even though you're featuring someone. Yeah, there's his own voice texture is different from the lady, and then coming in with that masculine voice brings in another texture to the song. Very simple song. And then the chorus singers sings the second verse. Let's listen a little bit.
To sing your praises.
Who am I to worship you, Lord?
Who am I to worship you?
Yeah.
It's your blood that makes the difference in me.
And made a way.
Made a way to
Can you hear the uniqueness to the ad lib? It's bringing in. It's very important that when you performing your song, that you plan yourself, plan your ad libs. You may not sing the exact thing, but know where you're coming in. It's very important to come in when they're not coming, when the voices are resting, so that you are not, especially when you're starting off a song, like he's just coming into it, is carefully coming into the song. These are the things that makes song fly, and what I mean by fly is make a hit.
enter into your throne.
Now she has come in there, not at that point. Nathaniel bassey wasn't ad-libbing. She is coming in there subtly with a unique ad-lib, not the common ones we hear around. As singers, you need to develop a lot of note combination, different licks, vocal combinations, note combinations, so that you can use them beautifully well, instead of da 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 da. Let me chip in here. I'll just react to this music as we play along and analyze as we play along. Anyway, the chorus comes in with vocals coming in, but they came in singing unison. It's very important when you arrange your song, because a song is good on the paper, but the performance is a different thing. You need to be able to perform your song well, so that the song comes out of the compositional space into a performance space. So the song is just starting off, and it's you're not bombarding the song with too heavy harmonization, coming in with unison. So it's very important in your arrangement of your song or any song that you do good justice to that by simplicity. The melody comes in simply on the chorus. There's a kind of harmonization coming in there.
Who am I, Lord?
Yeah, that's the first time Nathaniel himself comes in there to ad-lib that verse. Sometimes it doesn't mean that because you are the composer, you're all over the place, even though you're featuring someone. Yeah, there's his own voice texture is different from the lady, and then coming in with that masculine voice brings in another texture to the song. Very simple song. And then the chorus singers sings the second verse. Let's listen a little bit.
To sing your praises.
Who am I to worship you, Lord?
Who am I to worship you?
Yeah.
It's your blood that makes the difference in me.
And made a way.
Made a way to
Can you hear the uniqueness to the ad-lib? It's bringing in. It's very important that when you performing your song, that you plan yourself, plan your ad-libs. You may not sing the exact thing, but know where you're coming in. It's very important to come in when they're not coming, when the voices are resting, so that you are not, especially when you're starting off a song, like he's just coming into it, is carefully coming into the song. These are the things that makes song fly. And what I mean by fly is make a hit. Now she has come in there, not at that point. Nathaniel bassey wasn't ad-libbing. She is coming in there subtly with a unique ad-lib, not the common ones we hear around. As singers, you need to develop a lot of note combination, different licks, vocal combinations, note combinations, so that you can use them beautifully well, instead of da 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 da, you know.
I could never sing your song, Lord. Yeah.
But the sacrifice on Calvary's tree
Is the reason
is the reason I can
cry out today.
Can you hear that range there? That's A sharp in the alto range, in the same range Anito is singing there. So you can see that is practically singing in the same range. It can handle that range alongside with any tone. So that makes the music to sustain in that energy, and that is the ad-lib towards the second chorus after the second verse. The music, like I said in the previous video, there must be a performance dynamics in terms of your graph has to be progressively increasing, not in a zigzag way. Okay. More intensity on E's ad-lib, you know.
You're my Lord and King, and I bless your name.
Can you hear that ad-lib? It's is another collection of words, or like a written words. That's not, those words are not part of the verse or any chorus. You won't find that ad-lib, those words from that ad-lib, you won't find it in the song. So it's important, apart from the whole it's important to respond to the lyrics by saying some other words, and that makes your performance richer. You must be able to respond to a song you're listening to. It's music is all about responding to an intuition, to what you're hearing. It's like a question and answer. Somebody is asking you, or something is coming up, you respond to it. So that's the same thing here, which he has done to that. Listen to that short ad-lib again. Very unique.
You're my Lord and King, and I bless your name.
Sometimes it's good that when you're arranging your song, after the second verse, make your chorus twice. Sometimes it's good because you are reinforcing the melody. You are reinforcing the melody in people's mind, because most times people tend to remember the chorus of a song more than the verse. In this case, there's a possibility that people remember the chorus more faster than the verse, because it's short and the element of repetition is there, and it's sustained by the ad-lib being given out by Editor and Nathaniel bassey himself. Now, just before the bridge, he has decided to play an instrumental solo to the song. And if you notice just before the bridge or after that chorus, the energy of the music calms down. Sometimes it's good. It's not all about full force singing or just moving on to your um, highest point of performance. Sometimes you calm down in a bridge or just before a bridge so that you can be able to relaunch in another way. It's about life. Sometimes you rest, sometimes you run, sometimes you pace up. It's the same thing with music. Music is life. So you have to let those elements of life reflect in the song. You see, even on the trumpet solo or interlude, it's a repetition again. You see, it's a melody on its own. It's like a melody in between in a song, another composition and a song. When you're doing something like this, sometimes you organize your solo or your interlude, put on a melody in your instrumental arrangement so that people can also almost sing that as well or after you. I'm sure the song is over 50 million views now, and I'm sure most people will remember that trumpet line. So it's very important that you put some element that people are going to remember. The second time there's an alteration in the trumpet and trumpet solo, just a little bit to just move away to avoid just the same melody twice. Now this is where, if you listen to that trumpet brings in the bridge, and at that point in time you hear more of the male voice, changing the dynamics and the texture of the backup arrangement. Even though the ladies are singing there, but singing unison in different ranges brings the texture out for the bridge there.
My God, my Lord.
That's the second time. The strength of this song is in the vocal arrangement or the musical arrangement of the song. The music keeps changing with the song. That there's a coming in of drums, changing the dynamics, changing alongside with the music. So the strength of this particular performance is in the musical arrangement. Alongside with the music, the lyrics is fine. And of course, Nathaniel being a musician himself, those elements is really showing forth in this particular song. The speaking instrument, what do I mean by speaking instrument? The instrument that's got pitches like piano, bass, strings, all of that, stopped at that point in time, giving way for the percussions only and the trumpet, and that's another form of texture again. Bringing it down to Africanness in him. Let's strip it down. Let's just have the percussions only. Sometimes it's good. A lot of musicians do that. That they ask the pitch instruments to stop the piano and the bass just for the drums, so that they can sing over or play over.
We exalt you. We thank you. We thank you, Omega.
Everybody comes in.
We lift your name higher. We bless you.
Yeah, can you hear the harmony coming in from the guys there? That's another changing the dynamics of the song again. The music keeps changing, even though there's an element of repetition, but there is dynamics in the harmonies to bring difference to it. So there's an element of repetition, but there's a difference being made via some other means, instruments, vocal arrangements coming in. So the strength of this song is strongly on the arrangement and in the performance of this. You can't look at the song on a paper and just think that's all about the song. It has really come alive in this performance.
Omega. There is nobody like you, Lord. Yeah.
This is the second time again the music is coming down, coming down, you know. You know, and that is to usher in another form of arrangement into the song. With that, yeah, I just check on the time now. It's like 6 minutes. It's that's a possibility. If you have to have two low points in the song, it's definitely going to affect the length of your song. If it's just one, yeah, you may not spend up to 6 minutes. And again, this song is, should I say, mid-tempo, not slow, but at the same time, it's got a lot of energy in it at that mid-tempo.
Imela, Imela, Okaka, Oyekiru.
Like I said in my analysis of Waymaker, you can check it out on this channel. Our own chorus was down, but in this particular one, the chorus of this song is higher than the verse, and this is the first time Nathaniel will be singing the verse. Sorry, and this is the first time Nathaniel will be singing the chorus, you know, solo, you know, to sustain the energy of the song again, singing at the extreme range of his voice.
Imela, Imela, Ezebo.
So the chorus coming in on unison, everybody towards it, they're just coming down now. It's like you've climbed the mountain and you're coming down. Everything is winding down. If you listen to the instrumentation, find time to listen to the song one more time. If you listen to the instrumentation from the beginning, you find out that the guitar, acoustic guitar, playing a prominent role at the beginning, and again it's coming to play a prominent role towards the end. Especially the acoustic guitar is a very good instrument. It's not too loud an instrument. It's always good at the start of a song or a song that do not have too many instrumentation. This song has got a lot of instrumentation in it as the music was going on. So the acoustic guitar wouldn't function too much when it gets into the high point. But because the music is calmed down now, the acoustic guitar is finding his language again, speaking.
You're the King of Kings and Lord of Lords.
Yes, the music, all the instrument coming in to wind down the song, the song has really showcased a lot of possibilities. There are a lot of elements you can pick out from this song and use it in your own song when you're arranging your song or when you have to produce your song. It's very beautiful a song. And I'm going to come your way again another time to analyze another song. Every song has got its own uniqueness to it. This is Imela by Nathaniel Bassey. I hope you were able to follow through my thought pattern. Thank you very much. Then I'll come your way another time. If you're yet to subscribe to this channel, please do subscribe to this channel. Bye for now.